an arm roll, and it looks like this. It was the first trick that I learned how to do, and I'll show you how to get into it. And sometimes I do that body wrap, and then I go into my arm roll, and sometimes when I'm getting out of my arm roll, I go into little hand spins. So there's a couple of different ways you can go with it. But when you're learning how to do, it's a roll, not a toss. Like a toss would be implying that it's leaving your hands, and this doesn't leave your hands. So I try to make a little V with my fingers, and I try to practice getting it onto the back of my hand and doing like a little balance, and you're gonna hit yourself.
Not being afraid of hitting.
Hitting yourself. And that's actually the cool thing. Remember when we were talking about doing the roll, like the chest roll? This is kind of cool to learn first because you learn a little bit of control before it's coming at your face when you're doing a chest roll. At least this one I feel a little bit safer. Like
you duck it out of the way.
It's going to go behind your head, and not actually straight at your face. So the trick to it is having your arms even. So if your arm is facing down a little bit once you start the roll, it's fighting gravity to go up. So trying to have your arms straight out will help a whole lot, and trying to make a flat plane, trying to get it to roll across this like inner part of your
inner part.
Yeah, that's where I try to.
Oh, that's cool.
It goes on the inner part.
Yeah, I thought it would be out here.
Yeah, so really trying to have it go across that inner part, and making sure that the second arm is up and ready for it to come out the other side.
So good.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. It gets to my back and then
And I found that this is one of those tricks that I like to drill things. I'm really good at drilling things. And so it was one of those things that it didn't come naturally. Like I had to do it a couple thousand times before I felt like I was getting somewhere with it. But woo, don't do it like that. But and giving it a little bit of momentum too. Like sometimes I'll do like a couple of swings with it first.
This is what my kid would be sitting right there.
Yeah, and you smack him in the face. And
all I have is right here.
Perfect elbow height, right? Right in the nose.
Nice.
You're there. It's just a matter of smoothing it out.
I always get to like here, and then it never makes any contact with this arm. Like it hits like to this point and goes poof. It doesn't go.
Let's see. You know what? I think just from naturally the way that you're holding.
Like I'm tossing it this way, so I'm the angle.
Yeah.
Could it be this? Palm up, palm down.
I do it with my palm down. I'm catching it with my palm up. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
I think when you twist your palm to be up, you're immediately giving it this flat plane.
Right, you're rotating.
So I think that's part of it.
And now, do you release in the thumb, or do you do?
I release in between my two fingers.
Oh, I feel like I have more control with the two fingers.
Yeah.
Because I was doing the thumb, and I always felt like it was going off center.
Yeah. I saw somebody practicing this in a video where to learn the control, all that they were doing for drills was wiggling it between their fingers and then trying to get a balance on top of their hand really quick to learn the control. So it may have even been a Deanne Love video. I feel
think
like it was in Bali or
I think
something.
she called it feather light or something.
Yeah. So practicing keeping it on the top of your hand.
It's funny how much you have to kind of learn to let it do its thing.
Yeah.
Instead of controlling
Work
with it.
Yeah, not against
Instead
it.
of fighting. That must be philosophical.
Yeah, right. Philosophy. And then you learn how to compensate for when, oh my gosh, my arm was a little bit down when I started the roll. So I'll arc my hand up so that I give it a gravity, work with gravity.
Oh, see, I'm starting to feel all that kind of balance. Yeah.
This is the very first thing that Nick Newton taught. That was
The
like
first
what I
workshop.
glommed onto. Yeah.
Yeah, I met Brenda about a little over a year ago at a festival in Cape May selling hula hoops, and she came over and was like, "What is this?" And she bought one, and then we been hanging out, playing and learning.
Oh, is that where you guys
Then, yeah.
Yeah, I was at a craft show selling homemade soap, and she was across the way, and I was like, "Holy!" Like, what's up with this?
This would be quite a mighty team here. I'm a painter and a knitter.
Oh, so you're into crafts.
I'll
That's
just start
great.
including you when I do stuff like this. From 3 to 5,
I
I
make
have
a lot of
to
things
read.
for. I'm very selfish with it. I have a lot of selfishness.
Yeah,
that's good.
that's the way to do it. Because a lot of work goes into it. So
And actually, it's funny because people want, like, I do paint. I'm a portrait painter, so people want. I'm like, I can actually paint you something faster than I can knit you something.
yeah.
That's
It's like
great.
the man hours.
You got me doing that move. You showed it to me in the when we were at the rec center.
Aw. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
very
there we
cool.
go. I got that one.
That was really good.
Are there other like hoop people in South Jersey?
Oh yeah.
Is there a?
There's a whole. We'll get you in contact.
Yeah, I want to
with
get you
yeah.
in club.
Are you
We're
by?
in the circle now.
Right now I'm in the knitting circle. I need my hula hoop circle. Then they can meet.
You know what I
We
think?
do, yeah, we meet up at different like events, like community events and music festivals.
I want to
around
face paint
town.
too.
Perfect. I love face painting.
And body painting. I've been wanting to do body painting.
Really?
What about the South Jersey hoop group?
Yes.
I've been dying to do body painting. To have
Yes.
somebody.
I'm gonna send her a bunch of links.
Yeah.
When we get back, I'll send you links to all the different groups that we're in. Because there's the one that's the smaller one that we're all in, which is that the South Jersey one? Because I think Yvonne started that one.
Yeah.
And it's a smaller group of us. We all know each other, like for reals. And then there is New Jersey hoopers. There's a couple other ones, and then once you get to Philly and New York, there's everything. Yeah.
So, for a little bit of a sequence, what I do is the body wrap with you guys were working on. So I'll start off with the body wrap, and then I've got it in that right position with my thumb up, that I give it a little swing behind me, and I can get straight into a roll like that. So this way you have somewhere to, two things you can link together. And so sometimes I'll do like the body wrap, and then when I get it out to here, I'll do a little flip with it, and then I'll give it a swing before. And it depends on which side of my body I catch it on. If I catch it and it's in the front plane of my body, I'll start doing a little bit of a hand spin, and then I'll break it on either side, so I've got someplace to go with it. Or if I catch it and it's already behind my body, I'll start it into a mandala, which I think so this way you have like a couple of things that you can link together. So I'll do like a little body wrap, a little flourish, and then ta-da!
Beautiful.
Now with your body wrap, do you bend your head down when you do it to help it swing around?
I will bend my head down, and sometimes I'll even give a little jerk with my left shoulder to kind of help it around.
Yeah, because I know I actually touch the side of my neck when I do it and kind of
use it to get it around.
Yeah. It's the same concept as we did with that. It's just exactly. Because there's the other one that you can do on the butt too. I'm not very good with that one.
I don't have any booties.
I think I'm the least bootylicious one here.
Push for it.
That was a good one. Ooh, that helped a lot. Between the fingers. I've been doing it between the thumb.
Yeah, I started out with it between the thumbs, and then I found that I liked the between the fingers more because it gave me more control. And really, that whole practicing just letting it go on the back of your hand, just getting like even if you can just get part of it, if you can conquer the roll up to your your elbow.
It's like baseball. If you can catch the ball, you can catch the ball.
You're gonna be getting there. It's just one of those things that you have to practice with.
It looks so pretty the way you do it. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And then the it's one of those
Half
moves.
of it's
Like,
just getting the balls to do it.
Yes, that's what I feel like.
The ovaries, they should say the ovaries.
and then by the time you're have a little more control with it, you'll want to start it into a chest roll too, and you'll already have some control. So I hope that helps.
It does. Because even works, there we go, with the chest roll, it even helps. That was awesome. See, I like how you like.
You should decide which way you're gonna go.
Yeah, I like it is. She's got a little
Oh my
swerve.
goodness.
Yes.
Like the one thing that I'm actually graceful with, right?
Yay!
Graceful.
Oh, there we go. Now
That
I'm
was a
doing
pretty
it too,
one.
and it works.
And that
Step
time
into
your
it.
hand, you know, you had one
It's
hand
up, right?
up and one hand down. Like your catching hand was already, yep. But it really was one of those things, like when I first started out, I knew how to waist hoop, and Nick Minton, that was like the one thing that I could remember that he taught. So when I would get frustrated trying to waist hoop, I would go home and I would just toss and or
I
roll.
never really even thought of like separate like that there was stuff. I mean, I knew there was because I've seen people do it, but I was like, who, you know, you just. I never
We didn't know either. I'm sure, you know, we
people do group dancing, and I like didn't put that together. Like, oh yeah, they do stuff on the outside of their body too. So.
that's why I think people are surprised when they see it, that
But they
that's
only
what it
know.
is. They don't realize what you can do with it, and you know, it's
almost
great
juggling,
exercise.
too.
It is.
Yeah, into, like,
Yeah.
almost like juggling.
Jeff does the sticks, the devil sticks.
Double sticks.
And
That
he
everyone did in the
just,
90s.
well, yeah, that's exactly. We're bringing it back, baby. He's got the devil sticks and the hacky sack.
We have to talk about You guys should come to the party. I got all these little kids hacky sacking.
I didn't say I got an 8-year-old.
Little tiny kids.
I got an 8-year-old and a 16-year-old. So.
Yeah.
That's good enough. I think
We
that's
have all
I hope I